Okay, so what we're doing is we're explaining the Yin Yang symbol training. This is the vertical yang side right hand. As far as the circle itself, what I tell people for beginners, the bottom of the circle is as high as your lower dantian. The middle part of the circle is as far as your heart or middle dantian area, and then the top part is as far as your upper dantian, approximately eye level, a little higher than eye level. Sidewise, I'm using the shoulders as the side. So the vertical part, hand down in the lower dantian area. We're also going to use the chest in this, so it's a closed chest. My elbows are kind of bowed forward, my scapula, the shoulder blades are flattened out a little bit, and I'm pushed through the back. We'll explain more of that Peng position, P-E-N-G. So from there, I start to turn. It's all using the waist, connecting the lower body with the upper body. I turn and I start raising the hand up. In the Yang symbol, the thumb leads the entire way through it. Now what you'll notice, if I turn back towards the center, my hand is still in the center, right there at the heart level, right on this side. So now then I come up to the top and it's eye level. Then I come back over, I'm turning the palm over so the thumb leads again, and I bring it down. If you notice, again, if I turn my waist, it's approximately middle dantian level, right? And then I bring it back. From a side profile, what you see is I'm here. When I go up, I extend the hand away from the body, so it grows away from the body. So it's not a perfect vertical motion. It's actually going forward and away. That allows me to open my chest, and then as I turn back, I can bring the hand back towards the body and I can close the chest in that Peng position. That's the outside of the circle. Now I want to go to the inside of the circle. So what I'm going to do is again turn, and what you'll notice is I start rotating the palm and dropping the elbow to bring it up into the center, and now it's palm up at the center. Again, the hand is starting to grow away from the body, and I'll turn again and I bring it up to the top. When it comes up to the top, it's now at the higher dantian level. Now the arm is away from the body, and I'm going to turn and I'm going to start to pull it back towards my body as I bring it through the center of the circle, and then back down to the bottom again. From the side, what you're seeing is this. I turn, drop the elbow, pull it up through the center, up to the top, and you can see now it's away from my body, and then I'm starting to pull it back towards my body as I bring it back down through the center into the bottom. So the problem is when people bring it over the top this way, in this part here, they start raising the elbow up and coming this way. Partially that's because they don't bring the hand away from the body and towards the body. So this helps with keeping the elbow a little bit lower than the hand when you draw it down through the center here. Later on, what you'll see is we change this position to this side. The reason being is because they're two symbols placed on top of each other, and actually this piece is the yin part of that symbol, and that is actually done, which we train later on. The yin side leads with the pinky. So I actually drop the hand through, and you can see now I can keep the hand higher than the elbow, and I can draw it back through. But for now, you want to train with this thumb leading all the way through. So it goes from the outside, all around the outside, turning my waist, bringing it back, then I go back in through the inside, over the top, back through the inside again, and then back to the original. That's the yang side of the symbol with the right hand.